nothing truly beats the feeling of being underwater. There's this sense of peace and freedom while gliding through a unique foreign world that feels almost like being in a totally different planet. Scuba diving is more than just having the ability to breathe underwater. It opens a new world to explore. And new adventures await us. For this trip, we're going to make our way down to Pulau Tioman and take up the PADI Advanced Open Water course. But we're going to detour a little bit and go through Karak Highway instead. The journey will take us about 5 to 6 hours to reach the Jetty in Mersing.
And we are heading to Pulau Tioman. We're gonna stay a night in Mersing, but before that I'm gonna take a video of the rompin fish.
I like the fish.
We're now in Mersing Jetty and we're about to board our boat to go to Tioman.
Before we start our course, we're gonna have a meal, fill up our bellies first.
This is our favourite spot to have a meal. I love their nasi goreng and the mee goreng mamak. Can't wait to eat. We're here at Tioman Dive Resort.
Back in 2019, we were here at B&J Diving Center for our PADI Open Water Divers course, which is the first diver certification, or in other words, it's the 101 course for diving. If you guys want to see our experience, you can click this card up here or the link in the description below. B&J Diving Center is a 5-star PADI dive center. They specialize in dive courses and you can even get trained as a dive instructor over here. Quite frankly, based on our previous experience training with them, we are very comfortable with their methods and we can think of no better place to continue our dive certification.
We'll try on our booties.
Yay!
Alright, let me give you a room tour. This time we're staying in room number 8. Come on in. Right, let's check out the room. So for this stay, we're staying in the executive double room. Compared to the previous room that we stayed previously, the difference is definitely the sofa and it is much more spacious. It comes with a safe. Overall, it's a very comfortable room, very spacious, and it comes with all the basic necessity which we need. Yeah, it's gonna be a very nice, comfy stay.
Now that we've got all of our stuff into the room, we are now ready to start our course. But before that, let's talk about why we are going to take up the PADI Advanced Open Water course. The certification that we have right now only allows us to go down to about 18 meters deep, but the Advanced Open Water allows us to go even deeper, down to 30 meters deep. This is so much better because we get to unlock even more dive sites and witness sea creatures that are living typically deeper. And also, this is going to take our dive trips to the next level.
It's gonna be so exciting!
Yeah! This course only requires us to do 5 adventure dives to get certified. 3 of them are mandatory and we get to pick 2 more adventure dives of our own choice. We picked the rag dive and also the night dive. So we've got a manual over here. It looks thick, but we don't have to read the entire book. Out of 13 chapters, we only have to read 5 adventure dives that we are taking, and then we do a knowledge review with our instructor before each adventure dive. The best part is it's mostly practical and there's no final exam.
We're done with our theory performance review with our instructor. Gonna go gear up and go to the beach.
The first lesson of the day is the peak performance buoyancy. We're going to learn some skills to get better at controlling our buoyancy underwater. The first thing we did is to get ourselves properly weighted. You will not believe the difference this actually makes. I was even able to conserve quite a lot of air in my scuba tank just by having the right amount of weights. And here comes the fun part. Our instructor gave us some tasks which he calls games. One of these games is to balance a ping pong ball with a tablespoon and not letting the ball float upwards. But that's not all. We've got to do it while swimming through these diamond-shaped obstacles at the same time. It may sound and look challenging, but we had a lot of fun. Next up is learning how to navigate ourselves underwater. On our past dives, we had almost no clue on where we are or where we are going, except to follow wherever the dive master takes us. The first lesson requires both of us to work together as a team. One of us has to navigate using the compass, while the other keeps track on the distance. Of course, we get to practice this on the ground first. In the water, it gets a little different. Everything underwater gets magnified about 30% more, and the compass looked like it's literally in my face. Sue had to count the number of kick cycles and let me know when to stop. It somehow feels like a team building activity because we really need to trust each other and hope that we are both doing it right. Once we got the hang of it, the instructor gave us another task. This time, he'll be taking us for a little tour around the reef as usual, but here's the catch. We're then required to take all of us back to the exact location where we started. Suffice to say, we made it back safely. Not sure about you guys, but I'd say we deserve a little celebration. The first dive for today is the deep dive. We'll be descending down to 30 meters deep. To put that into perspective, it's about the height of a 10-story building. The funny thing is, it's not even scary. It took us a couple of minutes to reach the bottom. Once we're there, we took out these dive slates that came with our PADI manual. We got to see how the different colors have changed due to the absorption of light underwater. At this depth, it does get a little darker than usual, but fortunately for us, we got to take with us a dive light. It's really handy, especially to shine under the corals and rocks and spot some shy marine lives that are hiding under the shadows.
Studying for a rag dive before our rag dive.
Yeah.
Last minute study.
It's like visiting a museum but underwater.
It's my first time, I have no idea what to expect.
The visibility at this dive site was the lowest we've ever encountered. To be honest, it got us both really nervous. The wreck itself wasn't something we expected to see. There were so many different types of marine life that called this place home. This used to be a Royal Navy warship called KM Sipadan. It was sunk and made into an artificial reef by the Tioman Marine Park in 2012. It was beyond our imagination that this ship can transform into a bustling reef. Alright, so the sun is almost setting and we are getting ready to go for our night dive. This is our first time, so I'm very nervous and excited at the same time. I just don't know what I expect. I didn't expect night dive to be so cool. I mean, there's so many things to see, and to me I feel like that's the most exciting dive I've ever had. I'm looking forward for more night dives in the future.
Congratulations to the new Advanced Open Water Divers!
It only takes 2 days to complete this course. Now it's time for more fun dives. We are back in Mangrove Bay, and this is our surface interval. We're gonna stop here for a while before we go for the next place for the dive, and I'm gonna fly the drone.
Overall, it has been a very wonderful diving experience. We really enjoyed the entire course.
So if you guys are interested in taking up the Advanced Open Water course, we'll be leaving more information in the description below, so you guys can go check it out.
Thank you B&J for the wonderful dive experience, and also thank you Tioman Dive Resort for the lovely stay here in Tioman.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us if you'd like to follow us on our travel and food videos. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!